as the ebbs and flows are being experienced by you and I who are consumers, we tend to see things from this person's perspective. Low waist jeans were a trend. Why? Because the men wanted to see more hips. Skinny women were a trend one time because those who were at the helms of fashion back then, the image makers, were, some would say, a bit on the playing for the other side. Who do you want to see the full feminine figure? But now the African shape is now in trend, and so you now have designers who are accentuating curves, allowing or encouraging more women to have low neck tops, to wear U-neck tops, to not go with a bra. I won't bore you with how the bra was created, but here is the formal issue here. You see, if society has been overly sexualized by mammary glands, it then means that the only reason why some of you are offended when a woman doesn't wear a bra is because you have spent a lot of time consuming content that shows the woman only as a sexual object. 250 years ago, our forefathers and foremothers were not wearing bras. And last I checked, they were not raping people all over the place. It doesn't mean they were going topless. Not every community went topless. But they had wrapper on. And underneath the wrapper, they didn't have brassieres. But these days, a girl walks out and then she doesn't have bra on. It's a big deal. On the other side of the conversation is the fact that some are saying because of the over-sexualization of fashion, even the women who choose to not wear bras, who choose to wear bump short, who choose to wear micro mini, who choose to wear translucent, transparent, transgradient outfit, whatever airline skirt, prop-up skirt, you name them, they wear them. The reason why they do that is because the fashion tells them that if you don't wear this, nobody would notice you. So, we have a quagmire. We've come once again, you and I, bringing your strong argument. So what then is an appropriate attire? Is it to be fully clad and covered without, as it were, expressing your femininity? Or is it expressing your femininity without necessarily exposing body parts? Where exactly are we right now? Some will tell you if you wear a bra, you are going to have constriction under your ribs where vital organs are. Unfortunately, most women don't go for proper bra fitting. It fits. Oh yeah, wear them. Some of you will buy bra, put foam because your cup size is too small. Some of you will buy the ones that push it out so that the whole heavens can greet you as you walk on the road. Why exactly are we doing that? Why don't you go for a proper bra fitting? Now, if you decide not to wear a bra, it's not a problem, right? But what is your intention for not wearing the bra? Are you going to say, oh, the bras affect your back? Because it is true. Guys, it is true. So don't stand there as a man and be judging. It's a lie. No, you don't have breasts. You don't know what it is to carry 40 E's on your chest every morning and try to sleep. The breast will cover your face. Have you had that experience before? No. Let the women speak. If they decide not to wear bras, so let it be.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
017-923-0002, 0817923-0003, 0817923-0002, 0817923-0003. At Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and X at Nigeria Info PH. WhatsApp is 0809-030-6416. Quickly, first caller, what is appropriate attire in public?
Hello, Jude, good morning.
Very quickly, we don't have time. What do you think is appropriate attire in public? Bra, no bra, miniskirt, no miniskirt. What is appropriate for you?
Jude, I can't just say yes or no.
So
I'll call back, please.
Oh, okay, all right. We'll call back. All right, so where's the middle ground for you? This one here says, Jude, good morning. Look, I have no problem with people who refuse to go braless, but the question is, what outfit do they have on? I have a problem with people who wear very revealing outfits and they are braless because they are sexualizing themselves. That is from charity. Aha! So if you go braless and your outfit is revealing, you are the one sexualizing yourself. At least that's what charity is saying. What do I know?
The show
again, apologies. My voice is going to go through several octaves today because, like I said, my voice is cracking. Hopefully it'll be better tomorrow. Sometimes it gets worse, but here we are with what it is. So here we go. Messages have come through on WhatsApp concerning our conversation. We're talking about bras, pros and cons. Now, just before the break, I did tell you that on one hand, there are studies that show that wearing bras, even sports bras, that are encouraged, right? So that, the mammary glands don't be jutting all over when a woman is running or doing some exercise, right? It can be restrictive of blood circulation if worn for too long. That's one. Another thing is the clasp of the brassiere at the back. That's those hooks that the women have to engage to keep that particular piece of clothing item secure, right? Research shows that those clasps themselves also contribute to the restriction of blood supply and the aches that women, particularly women who have larger cup sizes, experience. So the bigger the person is, the more difficult the person will find getting a bra that will be very comfortable for her. As much as 70%, ladies and gentlemen, as much as 70% of women from different studies, right, showed a lack of appropriate attire as regards bras, as much as 70%. And I know a lot of you have not gone to do a proper bra fit. It's not the one when you go to the market and you wear the thing and you come. No, a proper bra fit, they take measurements and then they do the cup measurements, they do everything. It's tailored. And so when you bring something that is for your particular body, you feel so comfortable. So some people are wearing bras that are either too tight, too loose, too big. Very few people are actually wearing what is good for them. It's probably one of the reasons why there's always one black bra in a Nigerian lady's cupboard that will not see the light of rest. Yeah, it must, that bra must work at least in the year. It must work like half the year. But anyway, moving on to the final question. In fact, I have two questions this morning. I did tell you that it's likely the over-sexualization of the female form that has led to the point where a woman who's not wearing bra in the comfort of her space, wearing boob or whatnot, is going to be oogled out. It's going to be looked at in a funny type of way. Another way to look at this conversation is the fact that because of the over-sexualization, even the women now are now seeing that as one of the ways that they can, quote unquote, appear feminine, sexy, and they feel if they don't dress like this, they wouldn't be appreciated by men. But the truth is, ladies and gentlemen, from what I have found and from the conversation I've been having over the past 2 weeks, it's not even about your confidence. It's really about what you think other people think about you. That's the problem. A lot of people think, oh, if I wear this, they're going to think I'm hip. They're going to think I'm cool. They're going to think I'm moving with the trends. That's why if you go around Uniport, go around RSU, go around Ignatius Ajuri University, many of the females in the evenings will come out, sometimes even on the regular day, and they're wearing t-shirts, they're not wearing bras. No crime has been committed. But it's kind of like, oh, they're wearing it so that, you see them as hip, trendy, without their shorts or whatnot. But the truth is, I hope this conversation helps to either sensitize or desensitize people from the over-sexual or the hyper-sexualization of the female form. Once again, if a woman is seriously having problems getting good bras, the option without surgery is to go braless. There's less stress on them. They don't sweat as much. They don't feel restricted. Their organs, the gallbladder, the liver, all those things, even the lungs under the rib cage are not being suffocated. They're free. They're like you and me. So once again, what is the appropriate attire for a female in public? Should it be braless? Or should it be fully clothed but braless? Or should it be braless and revealing? What exactly would you think is more appropriate if we're trying to desensitize ourselves from this bra conundrum.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
With Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
017-923-0002, 017-923-0003, 0817-923, oh my God, 017-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, at Nigeria Info, PH at Nigeria Info. PH is where you'll find us on Facebook and on X at Nigeria Info PH at Nigeria Info PH. Our WhatsApp number is 0809 030 6416, 0809 030 6416. I'm just receiving a comment that the frequency, that's our station's frequency, like 2.3, has a bit wobbly. That's language since 6 a.m. And the person says, I was forced to tune into Wazobia and Cool FM to confirm if it's from the listening device, but theirs is super clear. Can the technical team do something about it? It's kind of discomforting. Of course, it can be discomforting. All right, so if you're also having the same experience, it feels like the signals are not very clear. It feels like maybe there is a static, right? Like, you know, when you're tuning your old radio station, you're like, oh, you can hear it clearly. Okay, please, we've just sent a message to the tech team so that, you know, it can be looked at. Maybe it's from the transmitter, I don't know. But once again, if you have or if you are experiencing that, please, thank you for letting us know, and please be patient. Normal or regular service will be resumed shortly as they work on the problem. But our conversations continue, all right? Let's get to it, shall we? Mr. Jude, please don't make these ladies stop exposing these things. So, because me, as a young man, I love seeing them. It makes my mind relaxed. I pray it gets to a point where they don't wear anything again. Seth. Good morning, Emmanuel. I wish we didn't lose shame. Well, Emmanuel, I can't quite state if you're being comical here or if you're just being cheeky. Because on one hand, you know, if we were to go back to not wearing clothes, you know, maybe everybody was like that. Maybe that would be fair. But if you're making it, if your point is, oh, okay, because it fills your own fantasy, that's where there's a problem. Because once again, that problem is coming from the over or hypersexualization of the female form, which has been in place in media. Fashion and media, in particular in the last century, have been responsible for this. 92.3, good morning. Hello, Port Harcourt.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, please.
Yeah, Mr. Court.
Welcome, Court.
Dude, I think there's no excuse for anybody to give for you not to wear bra as a woman.
Why? Mr. Court, you're not a woman. You don't know what a woman goes through.
I am coming. When you talk about the hook at their back, if you check that hook right now as a modern designer, that hook doesn't touch their body. They place it on top of the material before the other was called, and it will slip. And designers have changed all these things and make it to be comfortable for them. If you wear a singlet made with 100% cotton, do you feel comfortable?
Okay, so the women should wear singlet instead. That would be better, right?
Hold on. You know why they feel to dress like this? They have seen that they are overpopulated. They feel to dress the way they will be noticeable. Because if you do not dress like this, men will not notice you. How come about men we are noticing people early 50s who don't dress like this, who wear African attires? And so, if I let you know that if they go by wearing African attires, they can choose not to wear bra and nobody will notice.
Exactly. So that's the point now. So is your problem the fact that they are not wearing bra, or they're not wearing bra and they're wearing they're wearing clothes that reveal too much.
They are not wearing bras at the same time wear clothes that these things to be transparent.
Aha. So if a girl wears boo or iro,
Even if you wear blouses, that's the way they design their blouses. The tailor will show it to look like a bra when you wear it. That's there. But they choose to go all these things in order to entice you. They go and buy half-cut bra that the full breast will not be there. Upside will be showing fully. They go and buy shorts, call it bun shorts, wear it to the market. How many men have ever wear boxers to a market? How many men? They just see that they overpopulated and they think by going this way, men will notice them. But for the good ones, the people who respect themselves will not follow those crowds.
Okay. All right, Kurt. Thank you very much. Kurt is saying, well, you can go braless if you're wearing traditional attire. It's more discreet. You won't have a lot of these problems. However, what they are doing is they are not going discreet and still going braless. That's where the problem is. It's attention seeking. Once again, I'm going to make reference to the article just in front of me that talks about hypersexualization of the female form. The word is hypersexualization of the female form. That has made people see the female form only or primarily as an object of sexual gratification. That may just be the reason why. Because men, I see boys who wear tank tops, some guys even wear singlets. It was a trend one time. If you watch Fast and Furious, Vin Diesel had this very thick white singlet. A lot of Latinos were wearing white singlets and jeans and sneakers. And it was all cool, man. Hip hop rare type thing. What's going on? No yaga, no yaga. But because the female form has been hypersexualized, it's a problem. 90.3, good morning. Hello, Port Harcourt.
Hello, Jude.
Good morning to you, sir.
I like this topic or this particular one.
Wow, why do you like it?
If they can be doing this all these radio stations so that these girls they will get sense. Because this their so-called dressing, they call it fashion, is making them to go crazy. You know that they said madness starts gradually, grace starts gradually, graduate to grace, madness. Before you know, I remember when I was very kid, sorry to say this online on air, to see a lady that wears skirt that before as in above her knee is very difficult. You must see a long skirt and better top. But these days, in fact, to see a lap before it was difficult. But now, we don't pay for laps again. We see it for free. I beg. I know the problem most of this get and get. If I want to belong, I want to be like the other person.
But is it? Well, hold on, sir. Is it not possible that the reason why you are feeling like this is because they've made you think that the woman's body is only for giving birth and for being married to a man, whereas the man can walk around with singlet and wrapper and nobody's looking because they've told you that all your women should be covered. Maybe that's the problem.
Even Bible say may women cover their body. They not say it's only man. Where for Bible you see where woman that didn't cover body. Even Jesus where they kill said then only they sit tie and towel for waist. Apart from the chest, another one.
So wait, once again, you're okay. Go on, please.
No, to say something. Go on.
No. Let me let you finish. Please.
The issue is that these guys they go on encouraging the tailor, the fashion designer that is making this cloth then. And as it is now, if time is not taken, it is being done to stop this. You will see the worst of it that will come later. I mean, there's a thing I'm supposed to tell you. I used it when I do my comedy. This thing, I'm a MC, a comedian. I used to tell my people then, before you saw a woman spread underwear outside, you know this underwear, you can identify. But this woman being will spray rope on top rope. Actually, show what I mean.
You're referring to a thong. That's what you're referring to. They are called thongs.
They have to call her. And then I asked her one question. Are you an fan? He said no. Her parents are alive, father and mother. I said, well, you live with them? He said, yes. That's why did you ask? I said, I like you. So I want to come and pay for your head. He laughed. Imagine after that, did they see when you left the house? If there are nobody, I just laugh. I said, I'll go. If you need to see what this girl dressed, the only thing that was covered was the nipple of her breast.
So once again, that's the problem. Your vexation is
transparent.
So that's where we are now. Oh dear. So his vexation is very similar to that of the penultimate caller. That is, the outfits that are being worn today are worn in a manner that is too suggestive. It's not just because the girls are braless. So you can be braless inside boo-boo. You can be braless inside, Iro and Buba, and it will be okay. Nobody will judge you. You can wear a boob tube. It's fine, but you're not wearing a bra. But it's because the girls are now not wearing bras, wear singlets that, you can see the upper arms, you can see the side of the mammary glands, or, they wear t-shirts, and because the t-shirts are clinging so much to their bodies, you can see their areolas and everything just jutting in front of you. It's kind of like it's a survival of how to turn your necks. But once again, let me ask, is it not because you have been hypersexualized to only see the woman as the object of baby making? Why doesn't your neck turn when you see a 90-year-old woman in the village? Why? If you see a 75-year-old woman in the village, would you don't say, hey, my God, bro? You don't go like that. Or do you? You be weird. You be weird. All right, let me read messages before I go back to the phone lines. Good morning, Jude. I hope you know, too, that going braless weakens the breast muscles. Do you also know that most ladies intentionally wear undersized bras just to display their breasts? Again, there are clothes that come with cups to hold the breast. It just needs to be covered properly. If the breast is small enough to fit in without unnecessary displays and dangling, then go without it. So long as it doesn't show the shape of your nipple. If not, please wear your bra. Get your size. Bright is saying bright. I hope you guys heard bright. All right. Now, the idea that all women dress a certain way just to attract men's attention is wild. Some of you can't understand that you are not the center of every woman's world. I'm a married woman. I wear bomb shorts and play suits. When some people offered my husband their unsolicited opinions, he read them for the filth. He asked two of them, do you really think I don't see my wife before she goes out? Or you think she's like you that sneaked into a man's house from the back door with pregnancy and polythene bag? Where's all this dragging coming from? And even you, with your bad character, no agree you stay for marriage. I like how my wife dresses, and she's not like you that covers everything with jalabia. Yet, you are showing everything under the jalabia to any man who will have you in Abuja and beyond. Please, keep my wife's name out of your mouths and get out of my house. Yeah. Wow, it's a man defending his wife. Okay. All right. Jude, please let them walk on your microphone. It doesn't make you sharp. I have a bit of a cold. My voice is cracking. So maybe that's why I don't sound sharp. I crave your indulgence, please. But I should be better by tomorrow. 90.3, good morning. Hello, Port Harcourt.
Yeah, Mr. Jude, this is Mrs. Zion from Port Harcourt.
Good morning to you, Mrs. Zion.
If all the married men are faithful, some girls in the university will go back home as dropouts. And some businesses will shut down. For the benefit of this discourse, let me appreciate all the sisters that have been decent and modest in their dressing. We must not forget that side. Not all of them are like that. Even the Bible said something profound. let your dressing be in modesty. Which means what we are dealing now did not start from today. It has been there before now. But it's been subjected basically to girls who the system terms to be orphans. They don't have parents, nobody to buy them clothes, they are naked and they needed help. That is the interpretation of this kind of dressing we see today. And let us tell ourselves the truth. Indeed, those ladies are orphans and they needed help. That is why they dress like that. I want to put it to you that our sisters from the northern part of Nigeria that put on hijab, who told you they are not looking curvy, they are not looking sharp and the way you think they should be? If some of them remove that thing and see what they carry inside, Jude, you know, go sleep that night.
Yeah, we know, but that's what some of your other listeners, callers have been saying, that they don't have a problem with the outfit. It's what these people wear. Whether you're wearing brown or but it's not the issue. It's what they wear.
This was from this side. A lot of them, or some of them, are orphans and they needed help.
They needed help.
That is why they dress like that.
that cannot be a fair generalization. We have to go on the commercial break, please. Thank you very much.
Imagine a home where comfort meets quality and energy